Hello everybody, Zeff here with ZeffsTrading. Hope you guys are doing well today. June 20th, 2024, this will be our chart lesson for today of the ES futures on the 2000 tick chart. We, after having an extended two-legged move on the daily chart, finally have a little bit of a sell-off on an outside bar, and as you can see, we closed red today after a series of multiple green bars. So a pullback was needed. I'm thinking we will probably go back near the 21 EMA on the daily chart and near the support levels to cool off and then consolidate and potentially go higher as we are in a bullish uptrend. That being said, other than that, a lot of good trades today. Unfortunately, I just was too busy for today's trading session. So a little FOMO happening as I was doing my chart review for you guys, but that's okay. Can't trade every single day, so I hope you guys had an excellent trading day today. Going over the trades for today, let's begin. For the pre-market session, we did have this really nice rally up to around 55.84.50 for a high. As you see, breaking previous day's high. Go higher. We made a lower high as it sells off here. And, you know, there's a first entry, second entry long failure, bearish bar around 8 o'clock. But I don't like that. And I really don't see anything too high probability in here. You get a series of first entry, second entry short failures, first entry, second entry short again. So it's attempted to sell off 4 times here. This one I was tempted to mark. I just don't think it fits the profile of the system very well. Let me zoom in here a little bit. But context-wise, as you're watching price action, you can expect at least a little bit of a move higher, and it goes to where the previous swing high. We do get a move up, we get a break, and you can draw your trend channel accordingly. We then get a lower high doji bar here, a visual two-legged move down as it exceeds it, and then this thing actually really just starts to sell off. And once it sells off and it breaks the previous day's low, pulls back, and we start a downtrend. But before that, we can see we have a first entry, second entry short, counting from our swing low here. And we also have a first entry, pulls back, second entry long failure. So I'm really seeing this as a failed second entry long with a second entry short, as well as a lower high. I mean, just context-wise, picture perfect, great signal bar. This is what, 4 ticks. Take this every single time. Rejection off EMA. This is what we want to see. Amazing trade. Plenty of room to the lows. This is definitely a 10-tick trade here. Awesome trade. And you get a runner on this one if you're trading multiple contracts. We didn't get a move down. We get a first entry, never breaks, so it's inside bar. And I kind of just see this as a visual two-legged move. We do bottom out here. We get a 1, 2, 3 triple test, but horrible signal bar. Don't like it at all. We're in a downtrend, but we then get a nice higher low. This one's tempting to take here, but you're basically just calling a you're calling a bottom here. You know, you really want to see a failure here or something, and you do get it, but I just think this is a little too confusing, and I would not be trading this. As the case goes, we get a move up, break, new high, and a lot of two-legged moves happening today. As you can see, there's a failure here, but I just don't enjoy it and how it looks. You do get a higher low. There's a lot of one entries here, or higher lows, and maybe you take some of these. I don't think you should. I think you should wait. You do get a first entry, second entry short failure, nice signal bar rejection, inside bar bearish bar closing on its midpoint here, and then followed by a very big red bar closing on its lows. We then get a move a little bit sideways here. We do get a first entry, second entry short. This is a doji bar. Again, 4 ticks. Maybe if your signal bar was better, depending on how the data loads, then maybe you take that. I see this as finally a downtrend forming here with it selling off, being rejected off of the EMA. As we can count from our most recent swing low here, we find support here, and it takes a second for it to sell off. We do get a first entry, pulls back, second entry short right here on this doji bar. Again, I think this is too congested, but maybe make an argument for today with this lower high on this bearish bar as well. I think this one is actually quite nice to take here. I think it's a little aggressive as it's a fresh of the low of the day. But with this sell-off happening and price being rejected, I think this is quite reasonable. I would have said do a limit order, but the bar is so big. So, that's a very discretionary trade. I think you really got to know what you're doing. Once you need really good context here and a first entry, second entry long failure, lower high of a second entry short. There's a lot of things going on here, so that's the only reason that's marked, but it's a very aggressive trade. With this move down, I just see complete sell-off happening, and then you get a really nice first entry, second entry short here. Clear as day, very nice signal bar. It's an outside bar here, and we get plenty of room to the low. 4 points here, so that was quite well. Then we follow it up by a higher low, and this thing rallies up back to the top of the bearish trend channel. Then I see a first entry, second entry, long failure. Once this thing is in this range here, as you can see, it's very big overlapping bars, but you see a failure here. You don't have much room to the lows because you don't know that it's going to go lower, but context-based is we're in this downtrend. We're at the top of the bearish trend channel. There's a lot of good reasons to be going short today. I think this is a valid failed second entry long here, and it trapped a lot of bull traders taking that first entry, second entry long, not understanding concepts. Again, here's another one. First entry, second entry long, failure, goes back down, lower high. I mean, there's a lot of these today. You could probably make an argument for quite a few of them. I'm just selecting the ones that I think are the most reasonable. Again, here we go. Nice bullish move up. First entry, pulls back, second entry short right at the top of our trend channel after the finish of a breaking new high. Great signal bar as well. Moves down. Again, first entry pulls back. Here's another one. Second entry short. Really big red bearish signal bar here. So, I would say enter with a limit order or be very quick to understand on to move your stop loss to one tick above the entry bar. This thing leads to a great runner here down, and this is where I came in for today. Unfortunately, I see this double bottom. I actually tried to get in here on this double bottom. I realized market tried to go up once, twice, 3 times, and the 4th time I've ever double bottom is great context for a scalp up to the EMA, and unfortunately I just didn't get filled with the limit order. Then I see this thing rally higher, and I was tempted to take this first entry, second entry short failure here, which actually is not bad. It's just I'm not going to mark it because of the signal bar is not nearly as good, and it was in congestion like this. But with the ATR being quite well, I had enough room for 2 points. I was just hesitant to take this. Maybe I should have taken this, maybe not. I think with such a big bullish move, we had to move higher here, and this two-legged moves that I was seeing today, we went a little past it. That's okay. Can't take every trade. Can't get there. Then I see this first entry, second entry long, and I was really tempted to take this, but again, bad signal bars, too much stem on it. I don't like it. I was looking for a higher low. Comes up, you get another just outside bar, outside bar, outside bar. You just can't scalp into the highs here of this range that was playing out. And that's just how it is sometimes. Then I see a first entry, second entry long. Again, try to get in here with a limit order. It just takes off on me. This was only 6 ticks here. I think, here, what's going on here? There we go. Let's see. So with this, I saw this downtrend break new low. I saw first entry, second entry long. I still was thinking we were bullish. I had at least a room up to the EMA, and again, just unfortunately didn't get filled with the limit order. Just takes off. After that, I was pretty much done. Had to continue doing what I was doing for the day, and then we chop sideways for just a little bit here. We get a first entry, second entry long failure. So it was a failed second entry long here, and this was great because you already have your move up, you have your break, your new high. There's so many good reasons. This is exactly where you want to see a failure, and it works out. After the rest of the day here, you do get another kind of two-legged move here. Never touches it quite to the lows here, but then we kind of just go for the remaining 30 minutes of the day. Little sideways here. There's maybe, I think this is all, quite sideways and nothing high probability here. There's a second entry long, but I don't think it's well enough for the system to take that trade. And that's pretty much how we ended for today. So, we did end below yesterday's low. We did break above it. A lot of, an outside bar type of day. We'll probably cool off for a little bit. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this chart review and hope you guys' trading was well. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.